Hey loves, welcome back to my channel. I'm actually Caitlin and my channel name is TheStylishMed. In today's video we are going to be planning for the new month, that is June, my birthday month. And yeah, so today is Saturday, it is the 30th of May, and I am just quickly heading out to go and run some errands. Need to pay rent, need to get a few items for the house, and I need to meet someone to pick up something. And so when I'm back, we're gonna start you know, getting our lives in order and planning for the new month. So this is my outfit for the day. Let's just zoom out. Yeah, so this is my outfit for the day. The sun is coming in and, you know, doing its thing down there. But anyway, so shoes are from H&M. Got these some years ago. Jeans are from Forever 21. T-shirt is from a shop on Taobao. And jacket is from Bershka. I couldn't find parking anywhere. Oh, it is hot. Update, I managed to meet the person that I was supposed to meet, and then I found like ridiculously long queues, and there was lots of traffic and lots of people at the mall, so I didn't pay my rent. I'm gonna come back at night and use the ATM at that point. And then yeah, because you guys, standing in queues is not my thing. And there was also line to go into Pick and Pay, and that's where I wanted to go. But again, lines to get into shops. Listen, I'm not lining up to buy groceries. I will not do that. I've come to like a wholesale shop. I don't think they're gonna be queues here, but we'll just see. Yeah, let's see if there's a queue. If not, if there is, I'm going home. If there isn't, then I'll buy what I need here. I'm doing some really peaceful shopping here. There's no people, it's quiet, you know, just how I like it. I managed to get most of what I needed. They didn't have some of what I wanted, but that's okay. Most stuff, and then the rest I'll get it during the week. Also, who do I think I am going to buy groceries in heels? I'm gonna go home and then I will continue with the rest of my day. Got back home, managed to get my groceries, managed to pick up what I wanted to pick up. The only thing I didn't do is to pay rent, which is probably the most important thing. But that line, guys, not today, definitely not today, not tomorrow, not ever. I'm gonna go back in the evening when there's no, because there's an ATM for 24 hours, so I'll go back in the evening and then make my transaction at that point in time, and then we'll be all good. And so now I've got to just have breakfast, and then I will pick up my camera, my iPad, and we'll start planning the month of June. All right, so it's really important for me to be comfortable when I'm at home, and definitely when I'm doing my planning. So I've just changed into something very comfortable. I am wearing socks from my grandma, sweatpants from H&M, a t-shirt, same t-shirt I was wearing earlier, body from my mama, and my hair's just in a bun. So then I'm just going to get onto my bed, and this is where I typically do most of my planning and my thinking and my everything. I'm not actually going to get into bed, I'll just be on top. I have my blankie here, and then I have my laptop, my iPad as well. I have my diffuser diffusing at the moment, and it's just doing the things for the air. And you guys already know I love my diffuser. Like, as long as I'm in my room doing something, my diffuser's on. Right, so the first thing that I will do is to list down like a list of everything that I want to plan. So like all the kind of spreads, so to speak, and planners and trackers and everything that I want for the month. For example, my budget, my content, my studying, my, I don't know, like daily routines, monthly routines, and so forth and so forth. And today, I'm officially missing you. I thought that from this heartache I could escape, but I found it long enough to know there is no way. And today, I'm officially missing you. Ooh, can't nobody do it like you. You said every little thing you do. Okay, so this is my list of what I need to do for my planner for this month. The first thing I always do is to have a mood board for every month. I did this for the first few months of the year, and then I kind of slacked off like March, April, like April, May, and then someone has resumed that again in June. And then I have like my overview of the month, which I do every month, which is basically like goals, important dates, tasks, birthdays, etc. And then the calendar itself, like a layout of the days of June. And then my habit tracker as usual, my daily schedule. I'm that person that has a different schedule for different months. And then my study schedule, June budget, weekly overviews. That's like 4 different spreads or 5 depending on how many weeks there are in that month. And then my content planner, which is basically stuff for TheStylishMed, like my YouTube, my Instagram to-do list, and my goals and whatnot. Then for the company, Tina Media, we have my goals, milestones, content, and tasks for the month. And then other things that I want to incorporate into this month's planner is a health tracker or a planner, health tracker, planner type of thing, where I'll do like my fitness, skincare, period tracking and all that. And then also have my business and entrepreneurship planner, which is gonna have like all my business ideas, things I'm gonna be doing for like my other stuff that's not already that's not already like currently active, like Tina Media, for example, like my other ideas and other things that I'm currently working on. And then I used to do like a weekly meal planner, and then I kind of slacked off, so I want to start doing that again. And if I think of anything else, I will just add it to the list. The first thing that I will do is my mood board, because that kind of sets the pace for like the planning for like the month, and I feel like it's like an overview generally of what I want my month of June to look like. So how I typically do this is I just like go on Pinterest or on the internet, Instagram, wherever, and just find inspiration and pictures that I love, and then use those to make like a little collage and whatnot. And I make this like a digital mood board. I am not I as much as I love like scrapbooking and all that, I don't have what I need. Like I would go all out if I was to do it like a hands-on, like proper one. And so yeah, I'm gonna do a digital one because yeah, that's what I have at the moment. Baby says it stays on my mind, and I'm officially all I do is tears for tears from looking at your face. Just a week ago you were. Like an outlook overview of the month of June itself. If everything was according to, you know, the way I had planned my life out, and before this whole corona situation, I was going to be graduating this month. I would be in China as we speak, preparing for our graduation exams, and then graduation would be towards the end of the month, and then I would be doing some traveling at the end of the month, and it would also be my birthday at the end of the month. My birthday is on the 28th of June. I will be turning 25 this year. I know. And then yeah, and I also would have had my braces removed by now. Actually, I was supposed to have my braces removed in April, but because my dentist is across the border, I don't have access to my dentist right now, and I'm not paying a ridiculous amount of money to go and start seeing a new orthodontist. And so yeah, so update on that current situation. Our university has said that we're doing online exams, so that's one. Graduation exams are still happening, but they're online and we don't know the pattern and anything about the exam itself. So that's kind of frustrating because I can't exactly plan for it. All I can do is to study. And then graduation itself, not happening probably, or at least for now it's not gonna happen. We'll see in the future. Birthday definitely still happening, God willing. And then traveling also definitely not happening. For my mood board, I typically just put pictures together that represent exactly what my, well, not exactly, but that represent what my month is going to look like, or what I want it to look like rather, because nothing is promised. If 2020 has taught us anything, is that you can plan your whole life and it can all go to shit. So it basically, I mean, it basically has like pictures that represent what I think and want for the month, and what should generally happen for the month. For example, if graduation was happening, I'd have like a graduation gown on my mood board, and so forth and so forth. And then words like positivity, like just positive vibes, and like words that I want to, you know, what that I want my month to represent basically. So this is the final product. This is my mood board for the month. Yeah, simple and straightforward, I guess. So now that I'm done with my mood board, I can actually go back to my planner. Let me just show you guys quickly. So this is what my planner looks like, and then I have my widgets. This is like mostly what I use for my planner. And then yeah, so we're just gonna go to June over here, and then you see it's like a blank canvas. And then so here is where my mood board is going to be, and then here's where my overview of the month is going to be. And then the next couple of pages are going to be like my habit tracker and all the other planners that I listed down here. That's where everything else is gonna come. And so we're gonna do that. That you would call me right now, so that I could get through to you. Okay, so here we are. There is my mood board. There's my mood board, that's my monthly overview, and this is basically like the front page for June, if that makes sense. So on my mood board, yeah, nothing special, nothing exciting, just like simple. I like to keep things simple. And then so for my monthly overview, I usually have like important days. That's where like birthdays, meetings, whatever go. And then my goals, and then business and brand goals for the month, and then my to-do list and anything that I want to note down for that month. And so I'm gonna go ahead and put the rest of my widgets for the month. But I guess it's safe to say, baby, safe to say that I'm officially missing you. Ooh, can't nobody do it like you. Just said every little thing you do. Baby says it stays on my mind at night. I'm officially when I thought I could just get over you. So now I have everything done. I already showed you guys this part, the mood board, the overview. This is going to be the calendar, like whatever happens on whatever day, I'll put that. Like this is going to be my habit tracker layout, my monthly expenses, budget, whatever, and then my routine and schedule basically for the month. So my morning routine, my afternoon, and my evenings. Yeah, and then things I want to do every day, and then goals for every day and whatever. This sometimes if I don't want to plan like for the whole week, I'll also use the same template for like my daily planning, whatever meals I want to eat that day, and so forth and so forth. And then my monthly study planner, the subjects, resources, important things to note, topics that I'm going to study that month, and then daily tasks. And then for teen and media, goals to do, work done this month, whatever, growth, and then lessons. And then this is just social media. So my content ideas that I get, any inspiration I'm having, and any thoughts I'm having, I put them there, and any lessons that I learn. What is this? Okay, and then analytics. This is something that I didn't do in previous years, so I've started this year. Just tracking my analytics and just being aware. It's good to know where you stand on like YouTube, Instagram, and whatever else it is that you do. And then my content planner, this month I'm only planning for Instagram and YouTube because that is actually what I'm doing. I've put my site on hold because I'm still working on that, so I haven't been posting any blog posts. Yeah, so to do main content stories for Instagram, and then main content for my YouTube, and then other videos if I do, for example, like my study with me's would go under here. And then my weekly overview, this is what my weekly spread looks like, what I need to do for each day, and then goals for the week to do for the list for the week, and then important habits for that week. And then my devotional spread, and then prayer points for the week, and lessons learned each day, and then my verse for the week. And then my weekly content. Now this is like what like, for example, let's say this plan with me video is what I'm posting this week. So whatever I'm posting this week, like for YouTube, Instagram, whatever it is that I'm posting, and then what I need to do for the Stylish Med, what I need to do for Tina Media, and then any ideas and thoughts that I'm having specifically for that week. This is different from the one that's for the month. And then my weekly meal planner, and then after this page would be like my day-to-day spread, and then after that would be a repeat of this, and then this, and then this for every week. I hope that makes sense. So now I can actually start to fill in like the widgets that I put in on my planner and actually plan, because what I was doing wasn't I mean, it was planning in a sense, but it was mostly just setting up my planner for my planning. And so now I'm gonna actually start jotting down my plans for the month and everything. See, there's something I just can't do from the way that you hold me, the sweet things you told me. You just can't find a way to let go of you. Can't nobody do it like you. I'm singing every little thing. My goals, basically be done with uni. Be productive, be in charge of my own happiness. That like means not letting people like ruin my mood and whatever. My to-do lists and all that. And then this is missing a lot of stuff because number one, I don't know when our exams are. Two, I haven't found out which calls I'm doing, so I haven't filled in that. And then my habit tracker. This is all I have now. I can have 3 study sessions now because I'm not going to the hospital frequently. And then the rest is pretty much the same. And then my budget tracking, and then this is typically how my days are gonna look. Lots of studying because there's exams coming, and then a bit of content creation here and there, and eating and sleeping obviously. And then my study planner I also haven't filled it completely because I don't know when my calls are. But this is the one I've done provisionally, and then I'll change it according to when my calls are. Hey baby, stays on my mind. Guys, that is it from me. I hope you enjoyed this video. This is how I typically plan every month. A few things change here and there, but mostly it's the same. Do let me know if you have any questions, any comments. Leave them in the comment section. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.